Hello, how's it going? It's me again, back with another video from my mod page. In this one here I will show you how you can install the ENB that I recently made. And funny enough, I've already recorded this before, but then afterwards I had one technical issue where I already have something installed, and then I can show you the steps, so I'll just redo this. Alright, so the first thing here, if we go on my mod page, we can go to, pretty much here in the description. We have all of the links that we need, so I'm just gonna use this here to run you through it, how you can install it and stuff. So I'm trying to make this somewhat quick so that you don't lose much time. So here in the files we can download the main file, which contains pretty much most of it, and also my own preset here that I made initially. So we can download that. And then in the description we can go a bit further down, and then we can open up the ENB binary website. If you click on it with your middle mouse button, it opens it up in a new tab, just saying. You know, that's actually quite handy. So yeah, from the ENB website here, you see the last one here, the one in the top. Just download that one. Click on it. Then it'll take you here. Then down here you've got the download button. Just click on that. Then for reshade, if we click on download, it will take us down here. Then we can click on download as well. Yep, and now I've got a couple of things downloaded twice. Anyway, we can go to our downloads folder in here, and then we will have the ENB files, the files from my ENB preset, and also reshade. So the first thing that we can do is we can open up the ENB binaries, and then we go to the wrapper version here, and then we're going to take these two DLL files here, and then we're just going to go to wherever we installed the game, and we can take these two and drag them in there. And now we're going to do the same thing with the ENB files from me. Just gonna open it up and take everything from it and then drag it in there. And we're almost already done. Now the thing is, with the additional looks for my ENB, you can just download whatever one of these and then you just drag it in here and then let it override. That's really all you gotta do. So yeah, lastly we're gonna install reshade. If you run the installer, it will show you this. Oh yeah, also I had to switch to a family-friendly picture here, so anyway, here in the installer, we're just select game to install. This is actually a window you can press on, and then if you do, it will open up the Windows Explorer, and we can go to where we installed the game, and then we can select Fallout 4, the application. And then it says select the rendering API your game uses, which will be Direct 3D 10 Plus, and this is actually a thing you can click on, and if we click on that, it will open up this menu. And it will ask us to download a collection of standard effects, yes or no, and we click on yes. And we let it download. Yep, and then in here, this window, just click on uncheck all, and then let's browse to Luma sharpened effects. That's really the only thing that I kind of implemented in there. Then just click on OK, and then it says succeeded, and that's everything. Now, the last thing that we can do here is we can open up the game, and then we can configure reshade and take a look at a couple of settings, and you will also see how it looks like in game, the normal one, the normal preset, the one that already comes with the main file. So yeah, previously I went already up ahead and I muted the game, so you won't be able to hear the funny sound replacers I have, unfortunately, but well, alright. Let's just go in game. Let's let this load. Also, if you notice in the top left corner it says that reshade has been installed, that you can press the home button to open up the overlay to go through the tutorial, and that's what we're going to do in a second. Funny enough, we're here in Diamond City, and as you can see, the ENB is already applied. However, there's a bit missing. So I would suggest that we first open up the console, because then we're not going to move stuff around. And then on your keyboard, press home, or if you're using a German keyboard, press position 1, and it will open up this thing. So what we can do here is we can press on continue. Then up here, you can click on this, and then it will open up a list, and then you can select Alex folder for ENB preset.ini, INI, and then just click on continue. Yes, continue, finish. And now the last thing in here, this is already all set up because of the configuration file included. You can go to settings, and then where it says overlay key, I usually like to set this to Shift F12, but the effect toggle key, I like to set this to Shift F12 so I can toggle both on and off, reshade and DMB. And as you can see, even if we set this button now DMB is turned off, but reshade is turned on. So I'm going to show you how you can fix that in a second. So if you press home again, or Shift F2, if you change it, it will close the menu. And now, as we can see, reshade is doing its thing, but if we press Shift and Enter, we open up the ENB overlay. And in here, where it says Use Effect, you just click on Use Effect. Then we do Save Configuration and Apply Changes. And that's it. Now, we've got reshade and DMB running, as we can see here. Nice little depth of field going on and stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much how you do it. Now one additional thing that we can set up is we can open up the console again, but then we open up the ENB overlay, pressing Shift F12, and then we can go to ENB effect.fx up here. Then where you see the CC means color correction, gamma, you can play around with this depending on your monitor. Don't adjust the brightness because that's something else. Everyone has different settings on their monitors, and basically gamma is the one that you should adjust if your screen is a bit brighter than mine or lower, or if it's darker. This is the thing that you have to play around with a bit. And if you ever mess something up in here, don't click save, just click on load configuration. See, it will revert everything. And if you do any changes, click on save configuration and then apply changes. That's everything. Now the very last thing is to enable or disable bloom. You can just uncheck this checkbox here or check it to enable it. Same for depth of field. And after you're done, just click on save configuration and apply changes. And that's it. I actually quickly wanted to show you what this looks like more or less. And for some reason the game is eating up my save files because I've got so many. And as you can see, I'm level 225. I've been playing quite a bit on this save file, so on this character. So yeah, it's not really a surprise. But yeah, as you can see here, this is quite a bit of a difference to vanilla, as you can see. Thank God. But that's about it. So yeah, I hope this helped. Please drop me a comment on the mod page or on the YouTube video here once I start uploading this, if you have any questions or if you get stuck. And if you find any weird visual bugs, just let me know. I'll try to fix them. And yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching and have fun.